Well, there we go. We are now live. I am retired. I was in the car LH. So there we go. So we've got 19 on track. Obviously, I should not be in a car, so I've just removed myself from the grid. So we are round one of Australia's Rookie League. Let's see what the guys can do. So we've got two Ferraris leaving the pit straight away. We're all out very early. Just looking at tyres there. Everyone seems to be out on the soft compound.
The Bagos is on the mediums.
Have you got mediums? Oh, let's have a look there. Man, all showing. Ah, there we go. Yeah, cheers. Yeah, so I've just got Nismo and Bagos currently on mediums. Should be a good strategy call for the guys. I'm just going to post the stream into the Discord for everyone.
Yeah, loads of people out on track early.
Yeah, I've currently got Raymond on. See what Raymond can do in the racing point. So he's currently on an out lap. Puppy Junior, I believe. Is he on a lap? Nope, he's on an out lap. Who've we got on a lap? Do we know? Uniform Powder. Let's see what he can do.
Got a few on a lap.
So do you do anything any sexy times around here? You've just had a bit of practice, haven't you, LH? Do you know what sexy times we're looking at for what's competitive?
I think the 20 in the 26s for the first sector is a good time.
So Uniform Powder of 28.0. Currently showing P1 on my screen, so I'm hoping he's first out on track. So we can see what lap time he can set as the first benchmark, and then the rest of the 19 drivers can try and catch. See what they can do.
I think it's going to be Lee dark side to set a lap first.
Is it?
Or maybe not.
Oh, correct Savant. So correct's just on a 1:25.1. Beaten straight away by Lee Darkside in a 24.0. We're just still on with posting the link for the lads.
That goes P2.
Powder sideways as he's about to start his lap. Not the best for starting approach.
VTR Slaney? I don't want to butcher your name.
Yeah, I thought it was Stanley. But, oh, Greco's just gone even quicker for 22.8. Nearly a second quicker than P2. As Raymond Tony at 20.3. There's been a bit of talk and chatter regarding the skill and speed level of Raymond. This is a rookie league we've created. We do race Friday nights. Decided to create a rookie league to get some of the lower 15 lads that don't necessarily race the podiums and wins. Thought we'd create a league to give them the chance. Raymond joined us this evening for round one. And yeah, very, very quick lap time there. Yeah, 2.5 seconds quicker than P2. So we'll keep an eye on Raymond, see what sort of pace he's got throughout the race as well. I mean, looking at the current drivers, I was expecting Bagos, Maverick, who's unfortunately can't join us tonight. Jim Strav, looking at what I would think are the top 3 drivers. I can expect to see them set companies in some good times later on. Maybe not quite challenging Raymond's time there.
Nismo coming over the line to go fifth on medium.
Solid lap there by Nismo. It's quickly beaten by Puppy Jr. who just set a 23.0. Only 2 tenths off Greeka's time. That's a nice solid time there for Puppy Jr.
Looks like most of the people are opting for the softs.
Yeah, we've got a lot of people on softs. Uninformed Powder's currently invalidated his lap. Mo Salah currently on an out lap. Liam still in the pits. So who've we got on track we can follow on a lap? We know Nismo's just finished. Is he going again? No, there's deployment set to 0, so he's not out on a lap. Ben Cardiff just set a 23.4 in the Williams.
But Iron Knight is now on a lap, I think.
Ben will be quite happy with that. I mean, taking away, and let's just have a quick look at the gaps. Gaps to leader. So 2.5. So yeah, quite close in that mid pack from P2 to P10. Ben's moving out the way there. Okay, so we've got a lot of people currently sat in the pits. Nismo's coming in. Ben Cardiff we know's done. Puppy we know's done. Where's Big Puppy? Currently on his out lap on the mediums. We have Puppy and Puppy Jr.
There's some border by night invalidated in the middle set.
Yeah, I can see Iron Knight wanting to be up there in the top 3. Same with Bagos. Bagos currently on the medium tyres, sat in P10. On an out lap now, with medium tyres still fitted. Sat in the pit. So Iron Knight just starting his lap now. Let's see what Iron Knight can do. He comes around turn 1, carrying a lot of speed there. Opens up that DRS. Just ride on board for the whole lap with Iron Knight. See if he can get himself up the order. Or will he be boxing for a set of softs? He runs wide and he's invalidated. He's out. He's done. So what's he going to do? He's going to continue. Still 10 minutes to go. Or will he put on a set of softs and try for that?
Got Puppy on the lap.
Let's ride on board with Puppy. Let's see what Puppy can do. Just sat behind him there in the Haas. So Puppy and Puppy Jr. both opting to be teammates in this league. Both in the Haas. As Puppy's on the medium compound side, so not the quickest of compound. And I believe he's just set the purple sector 1. He couldn't have got invalidated.
Bagos is on another lap on the mediums.
It enters this tricky section. A lot of them seem to be running wide there and invalidating, but it's made it through okay. Carrying a lot of speed. It's like a little bit of glitch there, but I think he's staying on track nicely. Keeping off 4 wheels on the dark bit.
He's a second up on his time, it says.
Yeah, I can imagine that. I mean, you look at obviously Raymond's time, ridiculous. A lot quicker than the rest of the field, but he's, Bagos currently 4.9 seconds slower than the P1 position of Raymond Tony.
Oh, he's invalidated, isn't it? There's purple middle sector, it says.
And I believe Magnus Nicola has just put his car into the P3 position, so he'll be very happy with that lap time. Less than 10 separating Greeka and Magnus. So I think that's the sort of, the sort of closeness we wanted from this rookie league. Take out the fast guys from FNR, see what the rest of the lads can do, bring a couple of people in. Yeah, I believe unfortunately they're Raymond 2.5 seconds quicker than P2. I can't see him staying in this rookie league for long. I can imagine a lot of the drivers just going to be a bit irritated that a guy's turned up. is 2.5 seconds quicker when you've got so many just behind, all covered within a couple of tenths. You know, it kind of gives anyone could be taking that pole position, anyone could be taking the podium. So yeah, we'll see what happens throughout the race, and yeah, we'll go from there. So who have we got out? Oh, it's a very, very slow. Oh, is that Carter?
Powder has retired.
Yeah, so I believe I just caught the back end of that. There was a McLaren on a lap. Not sure who it was. Was it Carter? It could have been Jim Strav. Let's just have a look at the front wing of Jim's car. I'm not sure which McLaren it was. It could have been Carter. Yeah, there was a very slow moving uninformed Powder. I'm not sure if he'd run out of fuel, as a McLaren was coming up behind him extremely quickly on a lap. He was sat on the racing line in the hit, so that's a very solid lap time by Tyra.
That's what's Jim's strength. See what Jim's strength can do.
It wasn't Jim that collided, I don't think, because I mean the amount of contact I saw, I was imagining a complete and utter front wing off, because it did rip off the front wheel of Uniform Powder, so it's a bit of a shame for his qualifying. But yeah, I think it was his own fault. He ran out of fuel. He was on the racing line.
Goes P11.
And that was on the mediums, so 5 minutes remaining. P11 for Jim. Do you think he'll come back out? I mean, Bagos has. Bagos has slowly started tumbling down the order. Bagos is out. He's on the softs. Everyone's opting for the soft tyre today. As Raymond Turney. Has Raymond gone even quicker, or someone just jumped at the top somewhere?
I think that was
Nismo P5.
Went up to 5th.
We've got both Mercedes, P3 and P5, so good starting positions for the two Mercs.
I'm going to stay on board with Bagos as he's now on a software.
Yeah, we've got Bagos on the stream there, seeing what he can do. So he's currently a second quicker in his previous attempt. He ran wide there, but hasn't invalidated. He's still going. Obviously running strict corner cutting rules in this league.
Just seen as well, Puppy Junior's retired. I think he lost it. That's left-right in sector 2.
Yes, as you come, yeah, he's looking now on the track map. See the yellow flags there. There's Bagos completely just went straight on my screen. Oh, did he just clicked a car? No, a bit laggy. Looked like he collected a car there. Extremely laggy Bagos, but he's still going. He's not invalidated. Can he get his car up there? He's got one more corner to negotiate, and for whatever reason he has boxed.
Let's come into the pits.
So he's not happy with something.
Yeah, anyone who's out on 11. Maleficus. Liam's now out on the softs.
Liam does this a lot, doesn't he? Leaves it till the very last second, so he's coming over the line now. 3 minutes to go. Currently invalidated this lap. But we're doing out lap, so here we go. What can Liam do? He chucks it into turn 1. Didn't quite kiss in that apex as much as you'd like. DRS wide open. Using all the airs. bit wide there into turn 3. I mean, there's plenty of time on where he can jump up. 5 seconds currently difference between Raymond.
Good first sector.
27.2 is that, that's good. The Greek has found a bit of time, obviously that 2.5 second advantage Raymond's only had. Now currently only down to 1.1 seconds from Greek. Cairo a further 3/4 seconds back on that. So I can imagine a decent soft run. Iron Knight. Obviously Iron Knight's managed to do that a second back. Could he find over a second if he was to go to the soft? I'm not sure.
Liam jumped up to 11th now. I think he's going for another run now. Oh no, maybe not, it's another Liam.
Yeah, invalidated there. Loves a good invalidation, does Liam. But he's got his lap in, he's currently P11, which isn't the worst place to be.
The top 2 are out on outlaps.
Trying to improve that time he's currently on his Raymond. I think the best thing he should do is stay in the pits. I don't know if he was watching and listening to us. he might not want to really improve that time. Let's just ride on board. Let's see how quick he really looks. This is a track evolution. He was one of the first to set a lap. So we encountered quite a bit of traffic there.
A little bit wide.
Backs off, lets the Red Bull pass. Greeker. So 10 Greeker.
Quicker.
Greeker find a second in the whole lap. It's going to be difficult, so tall order. Track evolution. He might find half a second or so, we'll see. Iron Knight, what's happened to Iron Knight? Did he crash? Or is he just retired in the pits? Happy with his lap time? Yep, I think they're all just retired in the pits, happy with the lap. Oh, it's Cairo, it's Greeker, yeah, completely lost it. It's unfortunate for Greeker. So P2 will be his starting position. Oof, not great.
That's on a lap,
no, Magnus is just having a bit of a weave down the straight.
Carter goes up to P8.
Carter, was that just jumped up there? Bagos, P3, so yeah, we said before that we thought Bagos would do relatively well and he's chucked that up there.
He's on a good lap at the minute.
Nismo P5, I think Nismo will be very happy with that. Very happy. What happened to Puppy? Do you think he just kept invalidating? Puppy Junior managed to 23-0, but Puppy Senior 25-4.
Yeah,
quite
I think
a bit
he
off
kept
the pace.
invalidating.
No Salah invalidated. Slowly on the through, seeing who's still to go. And I think that's it. There's qualifying over for round 1, Australia. Got Raymond Tony with 20.3, so 1.1 seconds quicker than Greeker in P2. Solid lap there by Greeker, closely followed by Bagos, and then Cyro in P4.
Interesting qualifying.
So the issue now is because everyone seemed to ready up before I went spectator as I was sorting the stream. Unfortunately, the race start is not going to be the best when it comes down to camera angles, because the camera on the stream is going to be me sat at the back of the grid in a Red Bull. Now the quickest way for me to get off this circuit is to obviously follow the lads round and pit. Oh, is Maleficent's out? Yep, was he on it? He must have still been on a lap, must have been one of the last people to go over that line.
Yeah.
With only 23 seconds to go. So yeah, the race start's not going to be ideal, is it? So obviously you can tell us what you can see, LH, but yeah, from a stream's point of view, I can only comment on what I see as I follow the lads around. Obviously staying out of the trouble, but unfortunately they're all a bit quick for me today.
Right, there we have it then. Iron Knight opting for the mediums.
Yeah, the only guy in the top 10 on the medium strategy. 2.5 seconds off Paul, so if he can keep himself out of trouble. Just looking at the grid, so apart from Raymond being nearly 1.2 seconds clear, top 3 very close, only about, give out to just shy of 3/10 between the top 3. That's not too bad, nice and close.
Yeah.
And I think back of the grid, obviously Uninformed Powder had an issue, and the rest of them unfortunately kept it. I believe they kept invalidating.
I wonder what the weather's going to be as well. Oh, it looks dry. It looks nice and sunny.
End of that qualifying session looked quite dark, grey and overcast, didn't it?
It did.
I was thinking myself, wonder what the weather's going to do. But we're back in. And unfortunately, I'm sat in a car. So, let's see what they can do. I'm going to, unfortunately, have to follow the guys around, and I'll pit on the end of the first lap. Quickly retire, jump into spectator, and I should be able to give you some action from lap 2 onwards. Luckily we've got LH here. Obviously he's going to have a different viewpoint to the rest of you that are currently tuned in, but he'll try and bring you as much action and commentary for what he can from his point of view.
Benjamin has just let us know that it's going to rain at the end of the race.
Oh, so it should be quite a spicy race at the end then. Let's just hope everyone stays in nice formation, ready for the formation lap. Everyone stays in position. Get some heat into the tyres, ready for the start of the Grand Prix.
Okay, our system checks are good. We need to
I'm weaving them on my tyres up like I'm about to participate.
Temperature, please. Get some load into the tyres and work the brakes. We want them nice and warm by the end of the lap.
Anyone know if I can retire at the end of... Oh no, it'll take control of the car, won't it? I think it's just going in. It is a nice track, Albert Park, don't you think?
Yeah, I do like this track.
It's classed as an easy circuit, but I don't think it... I wouldn't say it's one of the easy circuits on the calendar.
I think there's definitely more easier ones than this.
There's a lot of curves, isn't there, that you just... If you just get them wrong,
yeah,
they're very unforgiving. You know, you don't have much time for correcting, obviously. Effectively, it's a street circuit. But obviously you've got the close walls.
Let's see what the tyre options are. Obviously Iron Knight, starting on the mediums and P7. And then we'll go VTR Slaney and Jim Strav on the mediums.
No rain expected.
Top
No
system,
rain expected
Jim
for the
Strav
time
starting.
being.
14. Then we've got Salmon on the mediums and Puppy on the mediums. Everyone else on the soft.
So with this being a rookie league, one thing we have implemented to try and reward the drivers for being clean and obviously get them into leagues that are a little bit more competitive and obviously learning the clean racing etiquette. We do award all drivers a bonus championship point if they get to the end of a Grand Prix with 0 contacts. We obviously can check race directors and obviously see what incidents. obviously a lot of the drivers that aren't currently in the points will be able to race for championship points just by being good and racing clean. So just a little bit of an extra incentive for this league.
Right, here we go.
So
then.
I'll leave it to you, LH. Tell us what you can see, and yeah, I'll get in the pits as quickly as I can.
Just hope that you'll keep it clean down into turn 1. Just waiting for the lights. Here we go. We've got 5 lights. And they're off. So Raymond's got a good start.
So a good start from Puppy, who I think he was in P18.
Bagos has jumped Breaker into P2.
We've got lead outside, we've got Nismo, we've got quite a few off.
We've got Puppy Junior's spun it.
So yeah, there's a couple of World Championship points they've all lost there, depending on who was at fault and to blame. But yeah, we seem to have had around 4 or 5 cars, about 5 cars caught up in a bit of a turn 1, turn 2 tangle there. Any changes for position in the top 10? What can you see?
I know Bagos got Breaker off the line for P2. Let's do the position change. Puppy has had a brilliant start, made up 11 positions in the first lap.
I mean, I saw he had a good start, like the first phase of the actual lights out launch. He had a good start. You could see him, he was just in front of me. And
to 7th. Jim Strathers also had a good start as well.
That's impressive. Where's Jim currently start?
He started 14th, I believe, and he's now up to 6th.
So we've got a couple of guys behind catching relatively quickly. And we'll get out of the way.
Oh, Jim Strathers making a move on Sorrow for P4, or P5, sorry.
So let's retire. Apologies for that. So obviously I've missed a bit. Keep the car in the air.
Go, go, go.
We're going to take my car back out. DNF, so that should be good. So yes, I'm back. So fastest sector 1 on lap 2 for Raymond. Has he currently get some telemetry up? So not seeing any gaps unfortunately on my screen. Don't know if it's a bit of a glitch because I was in the car. I seem to not have any timings available. If that's something you're not experiencing, Elliot.
I have got the gaps up.
Yeah, unfortunately I don't have that, which is going to make it very difficult to see what positions to... Oh, there we go. Oh, no, I've got fastest lap, so that's about lot. Just currently come up with predicted pit stop strategies. So those starting on the softs to either opt for a 2-stop, soft, medium, or a 1-stop to go for a soft, hard strategy. So I wonder what those starting on the mediums are going to opt for. Greeker sets the fastest lap with a 26.0.
Puppy's come in the pits. Is that wing damage?
Slowly getting some back now. Puppy, yeah, some 5-second penalty for speeding in the pits. I'm not sure what's happened to Puppy there.
I think he's got some wing damage.
So position changes, Jim Strav, yeah, come up to P9.
Made up 9 positions.
And Raymond Tony has left the session. What's happened to Raymond Tony, do you know?
No, I don't know what happened.
Down in... Is that a lag issue?
There might be a connection issue. Really.
The connection being his car, I believe, just been overtaken by Bagos and Greeker.
Yeah, he's fallen down the grid.
But it's showing down in P19.
There's been a yellow flag.
Yellow flag, I believe, yeah.
Looks like Liam's gone off.
So what's happened to Raymond? So yeah, race leader Raymond has gone AI, ghosted, and the guy that's driving straight through him.
That looks like a connection issue from my end.
So Greeker at the front, only half a second behind. Probably took the ride on board. He's in the DRS.
Yeah, I reckon this is going to be a close battle at the top.
Yep, I can imagine that as well. I can imagine Cairo and Jim Strav will soon be catching these.
But Jim Strav has had the best first few laps.
Yep.
Make up 10 positions.
Up 10 positions as Puppy Jr. unfortunately is down 10 positions. Raymond obviously lagged out, connection issues there I believe. I'd like to see constant sector differences between the two drivers, see where they're quicker and where they're slower compared to each other. As Mo Salah seems to be catching Carter's catching Mo Salah. Only 2 tenths down. Brake Blair on the inside. Leaves his space to his outside. Comfortably got round there. I think he's good. As Cairo's retired. Where's Cairo retired? Oh, he's on this awful chicane. He must have ran a bit too much curbing. That's a Mercedes out. As virtual safety car comes out. Now, did Mo Salah get by before the virtual safety car came out? I believe he may have just got a position back there.
That was only Jim Strav. Has made up 11 positions.
I did say at the beginning, Jim would. I think Jim. Oh, Jim. So Jim's staying out on the medium tyre. Greeker and Bagos gone into the pits.
Yeah.
Magnus. So yeah. Using these virtual safety cars, you know, Ben Cardiff,
Interesting tyres.
Magnus has gone in. What have they gone for? Hards.
Bagos is up for the mediums and Greeker is on the hards.
Lap 5, I think they both may need to pit again. I think using the virtual safety car to its best, I think anyone starting on the softs should have put another set of softs on. Or go medium, but maybe soft or medium, and then pit again later on. The hard, you're just going to be slow, and then you're going to have to pit again anyway. I can't imagine them hard tyres getting to the end of the Grand Prix. Let's see how it unfolds. Ben Cardiff now up 6 positions, up to P5. Correct Savant, he's currently up 10 positions. Obviously, we've had a few position changes there through the pit stop. Bagos being front running pit stop. Greeker behind Correct Savant, so he needs to try and clear him as quick as he can, stay on the back of Bagos.
I just noticed as well, Puppy Jr. has retired.
Oh yeah.
Chicane in the second sector. I wonder if he got caught in the curbs too much.
As we were just mentioning how much it's not the easiest for circuit. Seen its first couple of casualties already, so we've lost 2 drivers. Raymond, technically 3 drivers.
Has gone straight on in sector 3 and has gone into the wall. He's caused some wing damage.
Whether that's a big error there, he's got 0 braking. These cars do run a fly-by-wire system, so I'm not sure if there's a bit of an electrical error there. As he comes into the pits now, currently P14. I think he's just coming in for a win.
4th and 5th.
What we got?
Bagos overtaken Salah.
So Bagos on the fresh soft tyres, so fresh mediums. Fast approaching Ben Cardiff. How much of a fight will Ben put up? I can't think Ben should have pitted us and utilised that virtual safety car.
Yeah.
You know, the majority of the cars will need to 2-stop. Obviously, yeah, we've got lead outside further back.
Yeah.
Got an issue there with Lee. Magnus picks up a 3-second time penalty. His car looks intact. I'm just not sure if he just had a bit of an issue there, but he's got going. Still in P12. So only 2 more positions to get some points. As Raymond, is Raymond back? I mean, he just set the fastest lap of the race. Currently down in P15.
It looks like this car's not ghosted.
He's not ghosted, and he set the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. But I believe he's a lap down.
Yeah, I think he is.
He's a lap down, not yet pitted, all over the curbs. He's now been lapped by Jim, who obviously will be a bit shocked at because Jim wasn't anywhere near him at the point of his connection. Obviously the team was pitted, was like a virtual.
Unformed Power has just pitted for a wing change and to another set of soft tyres.
Would that be his first pit stop?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep, still coming up as one, so won't change two, so that's his first box.
So do you think Grieker is going to try and go to the end of this race on them hard tyres?
I think he's going to try, but I think he's going to struggle. I think the best thing he's got for him was the fact that he boxed under the virtual, so obviously that's giving him that, you know, he's pitted now, yet he's still P6. You know, he's only just behind Ben Cardiff. I can imagine Ben coming into pit anytime soon. So he's not in a bad position, but compared to those that have already stopped as well, I think if he does stay out, he's going to be extremely slow towards the end. Gap to leader currently, he's 11 seconds off Jim's Trav, who's still to box. I can imagine Jim going to one stop. I think Jim will probably do a medium hard. He'll definitely one stop. Yeah, Greek is going to really struggle towards the end.
Bagos is definitely going to have to pit again.
Yeah, Bagos soft medium anti, so then medium certainly aren't going to get towards the end, but then he's going to be mega quick at the end of the Grand Prix, final phase, on soft tyres. Yeah, he'll definitely be hunting down Greek if Greek doesn't pit. So yeah, it'll be good to see how it all pans out later on.
So the top three that hasn't pitted yet.
Bagos has gone on the outside of Carter. Looks lovely there. Yep, made it stick. So Carter will be trying to stay with him now for using the DRS as they come through the very difficult chicane. He has a bit of curve, he has a bit of a wobble. Managed to save it, lost a lot of time and speed.
I think the Greek Ben should be through.
Yep, Ben will be through, we'll be happy with that. On the same strategy, so wonder when these guys are going to pit, are they going to try and get these soft tyres to go as long as they can and then put on a set of softs and one stop, which won't be a bad idea at this point. As Ben continues and Carter decides to pit, so I'm just going to ride on board Carter, see what he decides. Lap 9, still got 20 laps remaining. 20 laps on a set of hards, do you think they get to the end at this point?
I think they will, you know. If he nurses them tyres, I think they will go to the end.
As he's gone medium. Extremely strange choice there. I wouldn't have gone mediums, I think I'd have put hards on and gone to the end.
Let's look tyre 7, he's gone on to hards.
Yep, so Savant's gone hards, Lee Darkside currently on the soft tyres. Is he going to go onto the hard tyres as well? Taking with the pit crew and putting on a set of hard compound tyres. So I think that's going to be the best strategy so far, is your one stop, 20 laps on the hards. Anyone that pitted early on, was it lap 5 the virtual safety car came out? I think they're going to struggle. So Greek, I think mainly Greek, isn't it? And the rest will have to two stop.
Yeah.
Puppy on the inside.
The Puppy's in the better one. Puppy's on the fresher tyres than Maleficent.
Yep, Maleficent still yet to box. Puppy already boxed. We have tyre info. Yeah, so Puppy pitted quite early, didn't he? Says that he's been on these 6 laps already. As Raymond's currently in the pits, getting rid of the soft compound and putting on the set of hards. With the fastest lap of a 25.3. Again, 2.5 seconds quicker than the next guy.
Going to the hard tyre as well.
Puppy with DRS, down the pit straight, gets Mel Picat into turn 1.
There comes Carter. Right behind him.
Yeah, was that a bit of a mistake by the Alpha
Yeah, I think
driver?
there was a little tap between Puppy and
It looked
Carter
very,
there.
it looked very clean from Puppy's point of view. Carter's coming through now on a 1 lap old medium, so he will have the tyres and the grip underneath him compared to the Alfa Romeo. Nice line, nice exit. We'll stay riding on board with these. Got a DRS zone coming up. Really getting before it. Short shifts there, try to get maximum traction.
Gaining.
Not overtaking here, but he's going to attempt it. I think the Alfa Romeo just conceded that, so yeah, you can have it. I haven't got the grip to fight that. It's Mo Salah in P10, brand new set of hard compound tyres at 0 laps. I think Mail needs to pit, don't you? 9 lap old. He has already boxed then, hasn't he? It's been only 9 laps. He does seem to be struggling now.
One other thing I'm keeping an eye on is Grieker on the harder compound is staying with Bagos on the softer compound. There's only 4 tenths behind him.
He's now qualified P5, now back in the points after his lap 1 issues. Not sure who was at fault there. We saw him at the side of the circuit on the grass. So Nismo Maxwell back up into the top 10. So we'll continue. Let's have a quick look at the interval. So more points available up the road, and he's currently 4.2 seconds off.
Yeah, I think Bagos has made a mistake on the tyre choice.
So you think he could get towards the end? 6 lap old. It'd be a tall order. I'll be
really tough. Yeah.
Yeah.
The tyres are going to be screaming towards the end.
But will Bagos have the laps required to catch him after he hits again? That's the difference.
Noticed as well, Bagos is having no ERS, and Grieker's got 60%.
Yeah, it's got quite a lot, hasn't he?
Benjamin's in the pits.
So Ben's finally pitted from, I think he was P5, so obviously lost the position to his teammate, as Raymond does another fastest lap, as Liam has now left the session.
Feels like Benjamin has served a penalty.
Yep, definitely served a penalty there. So he's dropping him down the order. What sort of lap, where's Nismo? Nismo's coming down straight, so that's another position gain for Nismo. So, can Ben stay in the points? He can. Correct Savantas can fly in past him. But now Ben Cardiff on a brand new set of hard compound tyres. So 3 laps newer. Can he start catching some guys in front? Those on the softs will have to box again, and I suspect all those on the mediums will have to box again as well.
Something quite interesting just happened this week. I just got on board with R9, he's just let Bagos through.
Has he?
Yeah, I just switched.
Greek has just lost it.
Yeah, I
Greek
just
has lost it
switched
at the
to
final corner. The Bagos has just let IMX just easily just let Bagos through.
After that chicane, second through.
Bit of a strange one really, that. I mean, same nationality, you know, they're both Greek. Not in the same team.
No, exactly. I wonder why he's done that.
And why would you implement any form of, even if there were, any form of team orders at race 1? Not sure if they're talking to one another, whether they've got a strategy difference. You know, he's on fresher tyres, so if he's kind of said, look, let me see if I can catch Jim, you know, really mean, if not, I'll give it back, but we're yet to see what's happening there. But Jim, lap 12, not yet boxed.
Puppy's just pitted for the hard tyres.
Three-second time penalty, multiple warnings.
There was a little bit of a battle between... Oh, Benjamin's gone off into gravel.
Ah, Ben. Oh, he's kicking himself with that one. Was that might have been an attempted overtake?
I think it was. It was him and Seven, I believe, was having a little battle. Just
looking at that gap at the top, 4.3 seconds, just keep my eye on that. So see if it starts coming down. Won't wonder if it was an intentional move to let him by. I mean, Iron Knight's not dropping away from him, still within the DRS protection.
He's still deploying his overtake. So I think Grieker could be looking for the win here. If he knows his own tyres, I think he's looking good for the win.
Yeah, he's doing well, isn't he? He's got plenty of airs on board. He's staying with the top two,
yeah.
well, top three. He's managing that gap to Iron Knight and Bagos. And you think Iron Knight's tyres might be going off, you know, he's done 13 laps on them as of now, so...
Jim Streb and Iron Knight.
They're not yet pitted as Jim Streb and Iron Knight. Yeah, I think he's in a very good position, Grieker, you know, pitting under that safety car. Obviously Jim Streb and Iron Knight didn't have the best of qualifying compared, you know, they did choose the medium strategy. Did Jim get in the top 10? Was he a top 10 starter?
No, he was started in 14th.
He's done pretty well. Obviously Iron Knight, I believe, started P7.
See, Greek has caught back up to these two.
Yeah, only 3 tenths off Iron Knight now. Oh, Bagos is out. Bagos has crashed.
Oh,
Bagos has crashed from P2. Let's have a look at the amount of damage to that front wing, but he's just inspected a bit too much curve and had the car sideways. Correct the van. Yep, we know where that is. Have a look at the puppy. Yep, you can see him in the wall there. So lap 15's turned out to be a bit of a difficult one.
is that going to be any sort of safety car?
Doesn't seem to be. No safety cars at all. We've actually seen quite a few cars in that wall.
We've seen one virtual safety car.
Yep, seen one virtual, no safety cars. Which obviously Grieker, I don't think would want a safety car. You know, he's in a position now where he kind of wants to stay with Iron Knight. Jim Strab's going to come out, what, 10 to 15 seconds behind, give or take. And we've still got quite a few laps to go.
Well, they've got about 15 laps to go.
So that 3 tenths is behind Iron Knight, dropped down, dropped back a bit, now 1.5. I think the medium tyres sat on Iron Knight's car would be streaming at this point, 16 laps in.
Top 2. I think they're going to
15
stretch.
laps plus qualifying.
I think they might try and stretch it to go into the softs.
But then did Grieker pick box a bit too early? You know, it was only lap 4, weren't it? Lap 4, lap 5. It says here that he's been on these for 11 laps, so eventual safety car is only lap 5.
He's closing that gap again as well, down to 1.1.
Another 3 seconds for Puppy.
Thorn Powder's just hit it.
As soon as we got in the points that, you know, have had a bit of a good drive, still only just over half the Grand Prix gone. Nismo, Mo Salah, Carter, Magnus. I think they'll all be pretty happy with these points. Ben Cardiff was up, hoping for podiums. Obviously he's had a bit of a difficult one. He's been off once or twice through the gravel. As unformed Powder now pits, so he's putting a set of mediums on to the end of the Grand Prix.
I think Mo Salah's going to be impressed with this drive. He's made up 8 positions. He's going towards the end of the race now.
Yeah, currently sat P7, so obviously anyone that can pass for the next 13 laps, he will, like you say, will be going to the end.
And Puppy's back into the points now as well.
As Mo Salah gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings on corner cutting. So Grieker is 1.5, yeah, he just got it back slowly creeping in. If this is the tyres, then the medium tyres, if they're going off. He's in a good position, Greeker, but it's if these cards will get into the end. He's going to be pretty slow. We're just looking at the cars behind him. There's not many that I think are in like they're not just put on a brand new set and they're like within 5-10 seconds. You know, everyone seems to have similar age tyres behind him. Anyone else that are brand new, obviously the gap's quite a bit behind, a good 30 seconds behind him. So good position, Greeker.
No, he's not coming to pitching.
The difficulty Jim's got is the longer he's staying out, that gap to Greeker's coming down. What was 6.5 seconds?
Noticed that I-90 Greeker's got a good amount of ERS as well, still got 50%.
So that ERS is using helping him. So Raymond Tony, I never saw him get back in the car, but
no, I didn't. Oh, yeah, we mustn't forget either the rain coming at the end.
Oh yeah, that's true. People mentioned the rain.
Yeah.
Bagos is
second to me. Ferrari.
Just about to pass it. It's one or two of the Ferraris.
Unformed Powder had a little bit of money.
He's about to be lapped. And then Raymond just utilised and just jumped past two of them as they're getting blue flags.
Grief is right in the back of.
I can imagine unformed and male a bit angry with that. They get blue flag and Raymond just drives straight by them both.
So is the rain going to become hard enough for them to hit at the end?
Is that what Jim's trying to do? Do you think he's trying to hold off?
Might be, yeah. If he can pull that off, that'd be a hell of a job, isn't it?
As Raymond is now battling P2 and P3 to unlap himself. He'll be putting Greeker off. But if he's quicker, he is entitled to do it.
It's getting darker.
It definitely is getting darker. Within a lap, it's just got dark into it. So yeah, I can imagine Jim and I and Knight, they're just trying to hold off with this rain out there.
Yeah, they'll be hoping for the rain anytime soon. They're hoping for it to come early in the next bit.
Or Greeker will be hoping it stays off, because obviously the longer they leave it, the less amount of laps they've got to try and catch him when they do box. So Greeker still in a very good position. Gap's leader, Bagos 15 seconds behind.
Bagos into pits.
Bagos has had enough. He's already boxed, so obviously he boxed and said the mediums may have been a bad choice unless he's two stop in for a set of softs. So he has put the soft compound tyres on.
That's a wing change as well then.
Where is he going to come out? Some big gaps, but he should get out now. In front. Yeah, Mo Salah's behind him and then Nisro behind that. So he's coming down the pit lane now. Let's have a quick look. So yeah, Mo Salah's through, but on 10 lap old hard tyres. The Bagos brand new set of the soft compound. So he could do pretty well on them. Can he grab up the order, get past Mo, get past Carter? Magnus could be a bit out of reach for Magnus, I believe. So Magnus will be well happy with a P4 position finish.
Yeah, he's had a consistent drive. He has Magnus. Started P6. He's gained 2 positions.
With 9 laps still to go and the top 2 still not yet pitted. The rain comes, it could be anyone's, who knows what's going to happen.
That'd be interesting. Oh, no, it's pitted. Oh, they're both pitted. Oh, the top three have pitted. Oh no, Greek has missed a pit. Greek has just missed a pit entry.
Did he completely miss it?
He wanted to come into the pits, but he went over the grass and he missed it.
Oh, unlucky.
The second, third and fourth are pitted.
Oh, Magnus as
Jim
well.
straps on the softs.
So they must think that these hard tyres, like, what Jim and Iron Knight's been able to do, the rest of them have seemed to be struggling. 15 lap old hard tyres and having to box again for the soft. So we did say we thought they might not get to the end, though that pitted earlier on lap 4 into the virtual safety car, and it's kind of deemed they can't, you know, they are struggling. The Bagos comes through now. Slides on the outside, so this is going to be a close battle. Obviously we know Bagos is one of the quicker of the drivers when he can hook a lap up.
This moves into the pits now. With a yellow flag.
So Greek is pushing now, pushing himself a 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, so there's an 18.4 second gap between first and second. So Greek is...
And it's going up. It seems to be going up, 18.5.
Greek is looking good. Oh, he's coming into the pits.
So he's going to be behind Jim by about 5 seconds, I believe.
Yeah. Not much, though. Oh, he's having a wing change as well.
Oh,
That's going to hold him up.
Jim through, Iron Knight through. There comes Carter.
Carter on the mediums.
Bagos is coming now, down the pit lane. He's going to be very close. He's just at the fastest lap of the race, 23.8.
No silence in the pits now as well.
There's a lot going on for strategy, I can't really keep up.
I think Puppy's going to jump on no silence. There he is.
Yep, Puppy through. So I mean, Puppy's still up 10 positions. Started P18, currently P8. Biggest winner, Jim Strav. Bit of a poor qualifying, but now leading the Grand Prix on a brand new set of tyres.
Oh no, it's closing in though.
With 4 tenths, 3 tenths, so it's right on board with the leaders. Iron Knight's not had the worst of races, let's be honest, up 5 positions, Carter up 6. It'd be impressive for Carter to finish on that 3rd step of the podium, and I think he'll be happy with himself. 5 seconds clear of Greeker. Also Greeker is now on brand new tyres, so it's going to be difficult, yeah.
Baghouse is going to be closing in on Greeker as well.
Yep, 2-second gap there, we'll keep our eye on that one.
That's 1.8 and 2 tenths. Closing.
I think that fastest lap from Baghouse has given a bit of a boost of confidence, hasn't he?
And then Mo Salah on the fresh mediums as well, catching up to Puppy. That's going to be an easy overtake from the VRS. Mo Salah.
Yep, big gap coming down.
Not quite close enough. Oh, he's going to have the traction and better grip. Got to be patient, he's got to be patient.
He is. I'm just watching him now, and he does seem patient, which is one of the best traits to have in this sport.
Yeah, it really is.
And following nicely through this back left right chicane, get on the DRS and carry more speed through it.
Definitely has.
Oh, it's got a corner, got the DRS open.
Not quite close enough.
No, not yet. Need to stay with him.
The rain's coming down. It's now started to rain.
So one person I do know is pretty sensational in the wet. He's Bagos and Jim's down. I've seen him in the wet, they're good. Let's see what Bagos can do.
VTR Slanley is closing in on the lead outside. Oh, he just made a mistake on that.
So Mo Salah has got past Puppy using the DRS, round turn 1, round turn 2, and uses the second spurt of DRS to pull away.
So you've got to do 6 laps including this one in the wet.
Who's going to box for the set of inters?
Is it going to come down hard enough?
Could just be light, yeah. Could just be light rain, makes it a bit slippy, a little bit greasy. But the tyres, slick tyres are still the quickest, so let's just see what they do.
Oh, I think Jim's he's
no, at the top, so...
It's a little bit of connection issue.
Yeah, was that a connection issue that he's managed to get by? Because he passed him and then pulled out 1.2 seconds. Now saying 5.
Yeah, Carter's just pitted. Let's see what tyres he's got.
Oh, I do hope he's not just jumping. He's gone for inters. That's very early. That's very, very early.
Yeah, it's not wet enough for inters yet.
He needs it to come down quickly for that strategy to work. I don't think it's anywhere near wet enough. Spin in the pit lane, unfound powder. Guessing he's coming in at a gate as well for set of intermediate.
The Bagos is still on the back of Greenfield. Gaining really good.
It's a confidence thing, isn't it? Some people see the rain on the screen, others just completely ignore it. And sometimes that's the best way, just don't look at what's happening, don't look at the rain, and just feel it. Don't be scared for what you see what you can feel. Oh, he's gone wide and he's off. Big mistake by Bagos. He's still there, he's trying to select his forward running gear. Oh, reset to track.
Raymond Tone is just stuck in his way.
Has he?
Yeah.
So are the intermediate tyres a good choice after we just said it's a bit early?
Yeah.
Has Raymond got no front wing? Because he's got no front end. It's just sliding.
He broke his wing.
Yeah, you can see just no turning whatsoever. The lead outside on the intermediates, catching Raymond.
Oh, Nismo!
Oh, Lee's gone wide as well.
Safety car deployed.
Safety car deployed now. Lee Darkside. How close is he to this pack? Because he's already onto the intermediate.
He's not that close. So the safety car for the last 4 laps.
Don't normally see it when there's only a couple of laps remaining.
No, you don't.
It comes out now.
So let's see what Jim's draft does. Is he going to put onto the inters?
Well, that's it. What, you know, the top runners are all going to be scared now because do they believe it's wet enough for inters? But then what does Jim do? Does he think I go inters, but then what if it's the incorrect tyre and the guys behind him don't box? Magnus P4, Bagos P5, Carter already on the intermediate tyres, right behind Bagos.
Let's see what Jim's trap does.
Correct to Van. Yet DNF, so he's just decided to leave the session.
They haven't come into the pits. They've stayed out.
So Jim has stayed out, Iron Knight has stayed out, Greeker.
Greeker's come in. So is Magnus.
Now, did Iron Knight have his hands tied there? Because his teammate of Raymond did box, so he was in the pits. He might not have had the opportunity to get in. So
Yeah,
Grieker
that's a-
still in P3. Magnus has boxed in P4. Is he going to stay out in front of Bagos? Bagos can't keep it in a straight line, so he's realised, yep, I need to beat box. Has Jim and Iron Knight thrown this away? Because when this safety car comes in, they effectively may have one racing lap to keep it on the grid. As Bagos is in, serving a penalty. Puppy comes in. Ben Cardiff, currently on the mediums in P9, has come in.
To Grieker is looking good again.
Yeah, very good again. I mean, he's 20 seconds behind. How fast is safety car
He's
gonna
catching
peel
up,
in?
ready. He's going to catch up.
I have seen
Safety car's
safety car in this lap, so he needs to get a wiggle on. He needs to get that 14 seconds down, get on the gearbox of Iron Knight, and he will have 2 racing laps.
I think he's on for another win. He's on for not another win, but...
I don't think I've ever seen him take part in a race with us yet. He's new to our league, so yeah, fantastic result.
It's definitely wet enough now. I think the top 2 are going to struggle, you know.
Yeah, Magnus P4, catching quickly. Carter P5. I mean, we could see a Grieker, Magnus, Carter top 3 on the podium.
We could.
As they're coming round, they need to be quick before they set off.
So what's going on
Jim's going slowly. So, and Jim spun. Jim spun it as of the safety car restarts. So you've got a lapped
Raymond needs to get out of the way.
Jim is round. Magnus is through on the intermediates. Grieker. So Raymond, yeah, just needs to get out of the way. He's lapped. He's affecting the race with the ghosting. Carter P4.
Grieker's overtaken Iron Knight for the lead.
So Grieker's done that. That's what he needs to do. Can Magnus do it? Got 2 laps, just go steady. Could all come down to penalties now though. Can Magnus Nicolai get a P2 podium? He's just got so much more confidence. He's round the outside of Iron Knight. Carter, your turn. What can you do in the McLaren?
The Puppy spun it as well.
Oh, it just absolute gamble for strategy today, and it's just played out amazing for some of these guys. Riding on board with Carter, he just needs to be patient. You've got this lap, you've got next lap. Just be sensible. He's got the grip. He brakes extremely late. He's grounded, and he's in P3. Carter P3. Magnus P2. Grieker P1. What a podium. One more lap, boys. Can you get round safely? Can you get the distance to keep you in them positions as the almighty speeding corner cutting penalties could play dividends to the results of this Grand Prix?
Jim Strav and Iron Knight are going to be kicking this.
Bagos. Still 15 seconds behind Jim, but on the intermediate tyres. Jim's so slow. He's just so slow. Bagos coming around second to last corner. Got a 13-second gap to Jim. Can he catch him and pass him for P5?
I'll tell you something, Magnus is catching Grieker here for the lead on the last lap.
That'll be just fantastic. This is what we want to see. No, we don't know penalties. What I do know is Magnus has picked up quite a few. I've seen his name pop up probably one too many times.
Oh, Magnus, quicker. He's
no,
round, he's round. No, Magnus.
Just get round. Carter will be loving this. Yep, he saw some end plates coming off. Carter's gone through
Magnus.
4 P2. Magnus, can he just get that P3 position? Nothing silly, just bring it home. He's got 16 seconds to Iron Knight. Turn your ears off, stop. You just need to turn it down, don't overdo it. Couple corners to go. Podium to podium, might not have been the P2.
So Grieker's coming around the penultimate.
So, Grieker. comes on the final corner. Let's see what happens on the penalties. I don't think he's done too bad. But Grieco wins round 1 of the Monday Night Rookie League. 5-second penalty.
Oh, Carter
has took the race win. Magnus P3. Iron Knight. Will he knock any? Will he take a podium? He's very slow. I don't know whether he's going to have the pace or the penalties to take it. But no, finishes P4. I'm going to get off that noise. Jim Strav comes home. P5.
Yeah. Bagos.
Over the line. Bagos. P6. Mo Salah used up all the airs, probably trying his hardest there. But what a great win, Carter. Fantastic result. Magnus
really
Magnus potentially. I mean, he's 12 seconds behind the leader, so I think Magnus would never have kept that P2. Still fantastic result, fantastic drive there. Very impressed. Lee Darkside in the points. Mo Salah in the points. Ben Cardiff P7. So great result there for.
Yeah, I just noticed as well, he overtook Lee Darkside on the last corner for P7.
That's fantastic. What I like to do, should have dropped it down a bit and had a laugh. Raymond Tony, after lagging out and being a lap down, finishes in the points as he unlaps himself. Yes, he's had to complete the final lap. Nearly didn't finish the Grand Prix by weaving.
Wow. What a first race.
Yeah. Entertaining.
Top 3.
Carter has to be my driver of the day, 100%. Magnus, a little bit gutted with that one.
Wow, what a top 3 that is. Carter got only 3 seconds of penalties.
So do you want to have a quick look through the race director? Let's have a quick look at what we've got.
Yeah, let's have a look.
Just cycle through it and then we've got that to look back on. Have a quick rundown. So Carter wins the Grand Prix, the Australian Grand Prix in P1. Fastest lap went to Bagos, P6. So Magnus, Grieco, Carter are podium finishers with Iron Knight, Jim Strav dropping down the order. Bad strategy there. Didn't pit for the intermediates when required. Good set of points. Ben Cardiff, Mo Salah, Lee Darkside, Raymond Tony, after lagging out being a lap down, finished in the P10 position for 1 point. Followed by Puppy, VTR, Male, Unformed and Nismo with Correct Savant, P16. DNFs, obviously myself, doesn't count. Yeah, fantastic race.
Yeah, great race. I think Jim Strav will really be kicking himself. Started P14 and he was on for the win at one point.
I know. But yeah, goes to show, with a little bit of lag, I think pretty much anybody could win this season.
Yeah, definitely.
Looks to be an excited one. I'd like to see races like that every week, where quite literally that top 3 podium, I don't think anyone could have predicted that. So yeah, fantastic. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I'm Rayner. You've joined with LH. So thank you very much, and we'll see you next week.
See you next week.